name's Owen Crabb. I'm a volunteer with the National Flag Day Foundation, and with me I have Brad Bradford, who is one of those key spark plugs in the organization that is really responsible for making sure that what I'll call the celebration part of the living flag that we have going today happens. There's a number of pieces to that, and I'll ask him questions here in a minute. Again, this is no flag, just any flag for us. This is our 20th anniversary here on the lawn at Fort McHenry, and 20th anniversary of what we call the Living American Flag. So without further ado, Brad, tell us about, for example, the reenactors that are going to be here.
Or what we call the historic characters: Benjamin Franklin, Abraham Lincoln, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass. About 20 of them dressed in period costumes, and the kids come up to them and ask them questions about what was life like in your day. In fact, I remember a couple of years ago they went up to Mrs. Francis Scott Key and said, "Can you tell us how you met your husband?" And of course he went on and talked about it. This is very meaningful history,
right,
for these students, because between what they do here on the flag and what they learn from these historic characters that you see, some of them building up behind us, and the Haxel Patriotism Award, this becomes a very meaningful field trip, right, a patriotic field trip.
I think that's an important piece. These are young people that are primarily elementary school students, but they didn't just come here for a day. Many of them, in fact, perhaps most of them, have been in class activities so that they are versed in who the key reenactment people are, what this event represents, the 1914 original flag that they'll see, original flag member.
That's right.
All of
during
those things.
The passing of the baton.
Right. This is a culminating activity, right, for them.
And depending on the school and the teacher and how many other things they have to do, some teachers have well schooled their group.
Right.
And they really know what this is all about.
Right.
But this is a field trip that these children will never forget.
That's right.
Never forget.
That's right. Right, between photos and hopefully this video presentation, young people and their parents,
right,
will have a special moment bonded to them.
Absolutely right.
That here is the birthplace of the national anthem and the 1914 flag that was at the 100th anniversary of that. And here we are on the 20th anniversary of doing it here contemporary-wise.
And we're not too far away from the 200th birthday,
that's right,
day
that thought
of 1814. 2014 in about 9 years.
That's right. That has not escaped my attention either.
And we need to start working on that too.
Now on the stage program that we will have, like you said, the special moment of a passing the baton of patriotism. Naturally, we'll have some dignitaries making introductory comments. The singing of the national anthem is a special moment.
Right. And there are some student groups, one particularly from the Church Creek School, which is up in the northeastern corner of Maryland,
right,
that will be singing. And so it's a great day. First of all, it's very important. Secondly, you have students coming in starting at about 9 o'clock, and then the actual raising of these,
I was about ready to say that,
of these placards, that's at about 11:30. That's 2 hours and a half later.
Right.
So we have to have things for them to do and see, and of course talking to the historic characters is one big part.
Right. And you mentioned the culminating event, that is raising of the placards and making it truly a living American flag. Usually it's so good that it appears on front page of the Baltimore Sun the following day.
Often,
right?
In color,
right,
on the front of the Baltimore Sun.
Exactly. It's a magic moment.
It's a magic moment. No question about it.
All right, Brad. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll look forward to the next 2 hours. Enjoy.
And if we look down in that direction right over there, if you use your imagination, on a day like today, you could see the white sails of the British ships coming up the Patapsco River. This river is our gateway to the Chesapeake Bay, and the British ships were all over the bay and came up the Patapsco River.
The baton of patriotism.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mann, Mrs. Schoenfelder, and Ms. McKenzie. Also from St. Rita School, grade 4, Sarah Rupert. Congratulations. Now we're going to move up the bay a little bit to North Hartford Elementary, grade 5, Robbie Bowen.
Hold up your cards. Make sure that red, white, and blue face the sky. You are the living American flag. Hold that picture. Keep the cards up high. American flag. How about a big hand? Give yourselves a hand. You have